Chang Liyi was born in Nanjing, in the Republic of China, on November 7, 1929. After the outbreak of the Second Sino-Japanese War, the Japanese army attacked Nanjing in December 1937. Chang's mother fled the city with her children and traveled across China for more than a year, arriving in the wartime capital Chongqing in 1939. His father, who stayed behind to look after his shop, was murdered in the Nanjing massacre. In 1943, the Republic of China Air Force established a youth training school in Zhujiangyan, Sichuan province. Chang took the entrance exam and was admitted the next year. Before his graduation, however, the Kuomintang government was losing the Chinese Civil War to the Communists, and the school evacuated to Taiwan in 1948. His family was left behind in mainland China, where the Communist Party established the People's Republic of China on October 1, 1949. In the late 1950s, the United States and the Republic of China's government in Taiwan began a secret reconnaissance program to spy on Communist China's nuclear bomb project. To reach the project sites located in northwest China, Taiwanese pilots were trained by the CIA in the United States to fly the Lockheed U-2 high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft. Chang was selected to receive U-2 training and joined the Black Cat Squadron in July 1964 as a major. After Communist China exploded its detonated their first nuclear bomb in October 1964, the Black Cat Squadron intensified their reconnaissance flights. On January 10, 1965, Chang flew a U-2C aircraft number 358 from Taiwan, on a mission to take infrared photographs of atomic bomb production facilities in northwest China. When he flew over Baotou, in Inner Mongolia, his plane was shot down by a surface-to-air missile launched by the 1st Battalion of the People's Liberation Army Air Force. When his plane was hit, Chang had ejected and landed in a farm. He was captured and held in a guest house of the PLA Air Force in Beijing, guarded by 4 soldiers. Meanwhile, in Taiwan he was presumed to be killed in action, and the Central Daily News reported his death on January 12. The Taiwanese Air Force built graves at the Beitan Air Force Martyrs Cemetery for Chang Liyi and another pilot named Jack Chang, another captured Black Cat pilot, shot down in 1963, who was also presumed dead. In April 1965, 4 U-2 aircraft were shot down by China, including the U-2C piloted by Chang, were put on display at the Military Museum of the Chinese People's Revolution in Beijing. Decades later, Chang was invited and brought to the museum to see the wreckage of his plane. Chang was released from detention in late 1969. He was later sent to live in his home city of Nanjing, where he reunited with his mother and siblings for the first time in 27 years. He worked as a farmer, a factory worker, and also as an engineer at the Nanjing Institute of Aeronautics. In 1982, the Communist Chinese government granted Chang Liyi and Jack Chang permission to return to Taiwan and sent them to Hong Kong. However, Chiang Ching-kuo, the president of the Republic of China at the time, branded them compromised and refused to take them back. Yang Shiju, a former commander of the Black Cat Squadron, contacted the CIA, which then settled both the former pilots in the United States. Neither of them received a medal from the CIA, but them being shot down had a major impact on the agency and the U.S. Air Force, which began to prioritize the development of pilotless drones at Area 51. Chang was granted permission to return to Taiwan in 1990, after the death of Chang Ching-kuo. In 1956, Chang Liyi had married a woman named Chang Kia-kai, also from Nanjing, and they had 3 children. In 1973, 8 years after he was declared dead in Taiwan, she remarried. She wasn't convinced her first husband was dead, so she made an arrangement with her second husband, where she would reunite with Liyi if he ever come back. In 1983, she met with Liyi in Hong Kong after his release from China, and expressed her guilt for having remarried while he remained single in mainland China. After he was given permission to return to Taiwan, She divorced her second husband and remarried Liyi in April 1991. She herself died in August 2003, from kidney disease. He died of a heart attack on June 12, 2019, at Songshan Hospital in the Taiwanese capital of Taipei. He was 89 years old.